Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl here. Welcome back to my Paper and Other Obsessions channel. We are going to be opening and working on a premium elves resin box from the Sophie and Toffee people. I'm sure it's themed, but the theme is not indicated on the outside. The Disney ones get a little fancier. Those boxes, the whole box, including the outside, tells you what the theme is, but these are themed within the box. So here we go. All right, Honeycomb, March Elves box, Honeycomb. It says March, but this is actually March a year ago, so these will not be available if you were to rush to the Sophie and Toffee website. Tutorials and ideas and instructions, and then they have all the contents detailed here. Wow, the smell of the UV resin is really coming out of this box, so I'm guessing there's UV resin. I'm looking forward to the Honeycomb Bee coaster mold. Let's see what we have. We have some micas, black and magic yellow, so possibly a color shift or an interference. Oh my God. The thing I hate most in the world, from the niche we're in anyway, in the Tumblr arts and crafts resin community. I hate these things. I hate them. It will last forever, but I hate it anyway. Okay, so here's one of the coaster molds. I think there are two, actually, yes. Two different honeybee honeycomb coaster molds. Should not be so hard in my studio to find a piece of paper, but there you go. Okay, so this is a little honey pot, a little hive, and various shapes of honeycomb. And then the other one, all right, this is a more elaborate, well, this is a bigger honeycomb. There we go. A bigger honeycomb or piece of honeycomb dripping with honey. There is a bee and a couple tiny little things on the side. Okay, and then everything else is the UV resin I've been smelling since I opened the box, the earring parts, some orange mica powder. Oh no, it's not. Thermocolor changing pigment. Changes with heat from orange to yellow. There it goes. So when it gets hot, it turns yellow, and then when it cools off, it turns back to orange. Pretty cool. Ha ha ha. All right, and is there something magic about the magic yellow? Nope, doesn't say the magic yellow is actually magic. Okay, here's our UV resin with silicone mold, so we can use this resin here if we so desire to do it with UV. And then this is, it's a new Sophie and Toffee UV resin product. Cures fast and crystal clear, perfect for jewelry. Comes in shimmering gold. Oh, so it's still UV resin, but it's a metallic. All right, well, we'll test it out on something. Okay, I think we're gonna work with our two molds. Oh, I see. This isn't just a mold. Duh. I mean, it is. It's a mold. I don't know if you can see this or not. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it if I turn it this way. Some of these have little hoops as part of the mold. It's part of the earring package because you can actually have some of these dangle off of your honeycomb earring. So you put a little honeybee on this side and have a little honey pot hanging off of the one on the other side. I'll do this one just to see what the gold UV resin is all about, because I am curious about that. I'm gonna put regular resin in this one, and we'll do a little UV resin in this one. Well, I guess it is a little gold. A little shimmery. See it? So it's like it has the gold flakes in it already. That's cool. All right, so while I have this going under the UV lamp, I'm gonna put that off to the side. And I am going to do what you already know I'm gonna do, which is get the stickles out. Let's make our bee colorful. I mean, I know it's a black and gold thing, and I'm not knocking that. It works for the Steelers. Works for the bumblebee community, but you know, let's do something different. All right. The craft resin I've been testing out on both channels because it works really well in molds. I was really happy with how it turned out in that last PBO Paints video, the heart mold. So I'll mix that up, and then I'm going to put in Pooh's Honey because this is another Franz Glitter and More, and it's actually, I think, a chunky mix. Yes, definitely a chunky mix. Just gorgeous, and that will go in there, which is why I wanted the stickles that I just put in to be obviously not honey colored, because then they'll stand out better against this, and we'll see what we end up with. Meanwhile, put this aside to dry. Let's see how our cute little gold resin thing turned out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's the side that was facing up in the mold, so it's nice and shiny. And this is the side that's against the mold, which is, it's a matte surface. So not as surprising, but you can definitely see the gold that was in the resin already mixed in. I'll bring you back when it's time for the next step. And we're back. Okay, the stickles have totally dried. I can touch them and they don't come off on my finger. So now we're gonna mix up our 40 milliliters of craft resin and mix into it our Pooh's Honey glitter from Franz Glitter and More. Pour that in, and then we'll come back and demold it. I'm sure it will be gorgeous. Then there's going to be a bit of a surprise at the end. So it's worth it to stay tuned and see how this turns out and listen to the surprise part. I'm going to gear up and all that, so just sit back and enjoy the show. We're back. I have been editing everything up till now, and I don't know why I thought these were coaster molds. Honestly, I guess because they're round. You know, they're round silicone molds, and I just went straight to coaster. Clearly, this is not a coaster. Neither is the other one. Let's just see how this turned out. Whatever this is supposed to be, we'll just see how it looks. All right. Well, my stickles worked. Again, this mold, like the other one, it has a matte finish, so there's nothing particularly shiny or sparkly about this, which is a little disappointing. But the stickles worked great. We have our outstanding, weirdly colored bee and 3 stars. And then we have the beautiful Pooh's Honey glitter in the background. I didn't realize it when I used the glitter that there are aqua or teal specks in it. That is really pretty. So my picking the turquoise for the bee's wings was fortuitous. Okay, so while this box may not have been the most exciting thing we've ever done, it was cute. It's a cute idea, and if I were into earrings, making all these little dangles with the other mold that you can then hang on to your earrings would be so neat. So the interesting twist that I'm adding to the end of this video is that I'm going to give this box away. Yes, you heard that correctly. This is a giveaway. This is a giveaway for this entire box. Obviously, some of the items in the box have been slightly used. Won't lie, you saw me use them. Like this mold, but we used it once, and I will clean it off with some tape to get off things that are stuck to it. However, a lot of things in here have not been used. I did not use the micas, so that's brand new. I will never use these hideous things, so those are brand new. Did not use this UV resin at all, so you get a full bottle of this. Didn't use the heat-changing powder. I used the smallest little dab of this gold UV resin to create a tiny little honey pot dangle for one earring. This is the dangle mold, the instructions, and all of the hardware to make 2 pairs of clip backs, 2 pairs of pierced earrings. You can have my mold or my resin piece that you watched me make, and these molds and the instructions. All of that in that beautiful Elves box can be yours My only hard and fast condition is that you reside in the US, so there's a US shipping address. So if anybody's interested in winning this in our giveaway, leave a comment below, like and subscribe to this video and my channel, the Luxinda Paper and Other Obsessions channel. 1 entry per person. Please don't put duplicates down there. If you do, the computer will ignore them. And then a week from now, I will announce the winner. So when you see this video go up on Friday, April 1st, you have until the following Thursday, April 7th at midnight to leave your comment, like and subscribe, and I will announce the winner Friday, April 8th at the beginning of the next video on this channel. And I'll mention the rules down in the description area in case anybody didn't catch it here. So good luck, everyone. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.